Every computer is different. Every computer is special.
Every sperm is sacred.
That's right. And my computer is filled with sperm.
Yep. That's why it works. Hmm.
My computer is sperm powered. I'm sure there's some people that have that, especially in Akihabara.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean I've definitely found some like anime girl builds that I was thinking about just getting just because it would be fucking hilarious if anybody ever saw it.
I finally got around to watching Paprika.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got to watch it twice, though, don't you?
I don't know. I only saw it once.
Well, it didn't make any fucking sense the first time, does it?
Sure it did.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
does.
That wasn't
Yeah, but
that it wasn't even that was pretty straightforward, honestly.
I think it requires two views. Maybe I'm stupid.
Okay. I
Maybe
mean
it's late
I'd
at
watch
night.
it.
I
I
don't
would have
know.
watched it a second time. I just haven't. But
Because I also did Get Out. Get Out only, I mean, I could see where a review would be fun, but that movie
no,
like
actually,
works the first time, you know?
I thought the movie is depressing as shit and I don't want to watch it again.
Oh yeah, especially for you. That's like I was thinking that at the end of that. I was like, oh, this scratches Mark's exact biggest fear.
That was the movie that made me realize I was afraid of that.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You still want to do Candyman though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not afraid of Candyman. I
hmm
mean, I don't know. I guess I am, but
Oh yeah, Luke, do you want any of the Peel movies that although you might have
No,
to share it? Okay.
no,
So,
specifically, I want Nope.
oh right, you specifically want Nope. Okay. I
oh,
might
Nope is
also
great.
I might
It's also the
also
creature feature, so
okay. I might also invite John Champion for that, so it might be a threefer.
that's fine.
Like Candyman is going to be Mark and Andrew.
So
So
you've seen that before, right, Luke?
It's
Nope.
actually the only one I've seen of his films.
Yeah, that thing that happens in the middle is like one of my favorite things that's ever happened in a film.
okay,
Hmm
don't tell me because I've stayed really unspoiled on these
I
movies.
like
Like Get Out, I actually
fucking
didn't. I mean, I knew the basic vibe, but I didn't know any of the plot points, so it was yeah, it wasn't a big hit in Japan, I guess. mm Okay, what? I guess we should check the number,
I
unless you
think
just
this
got
is
the number. I'm just gonna trust you on what you say.
I don't know.
I'm assuming 47, but it doesn't matter that much.
It doesn't matter that
47?
much. You can just
Wait.
guess it's 47 if you want.
Oh, weird.
But now
No,
I'm
no, I don't
curious.
think
Now
that's
I'm
right.
fucking curious.
I'm
Nine, seven,
I don't think that's
six.
even close to right.
Actually, it's 45 if you want to be
damn.
specifics.
That's pretty close, Mark, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
far off.
I fucked up and typed the wrong number into the summary of the episode this, that I put up. I'll just fix
Hmm,
that before it goes up.
yeah.
Bonjour! Es un 45 Films und Filth.
Hmm. I don't know French. I don't think you did that right. I don't know. Did you do that right? You can tell me if you did that right or if it was wrong.
Oui, je n'ai pas le son super Bob.
I hope he didn't do this the whole time. You know what? A few times I've been listening to
I don't know
other.
enough French to do it the whole time.
I've been listening to other podcasts recently, and just randomly on a couple ones, Gerard Depardieu came up, and I just like when I hear that name, I just start laughing. And also that
Is
man
it because of
pisses
his
and
sex crimes?
no, it's because of the sound of his name, and I was gonna throw out his pissing in a on an airplane, in the airplane aisle as yeah, it's in France, you do what you want, right? Which
Unbelievable monster sex criminal who probably pissed on mini
yeah, yeah.
babies.
I don't feel bad when I start laughing uncontrollably at his name. So, of course he's not in this film. So, I don't I'm not gonna throw I don't know anything about what's the guy in this movie? Um, so I'm clicking through things while
The
and trying to find his name. I can't say Francois Cluzet. Did I say that right? I don't know. I can't speak
Matt,
any French. Yes.
I want to perform a test of our friendship. How much do you think I like this movie?
Do you like Driving Miss Daisy?
How much do you think I like this movie?
You think it's like Driving Miss Daisy or Green Book, right? So
I
you don't.
did not like this. Um, but it took me on an interesting journey.
Ooh,
I
okay.
was like, this can't be the highest rated French film of all time, can it?
Is
It
it the
can't
highest on
be.
our list? How much French do we have on our list?
Leon the Professional is technically not a French production,
Hmm.
but it does have a French director. So I dug a little bit and was like, I don't know, IMDb, throw me the highest rated French films of all time. And I noticed the second film below the Untouchables was called Le Trou, which means the hole.
Hmm.
And that movie is at an 8.5. And I was like, wait a minute, 8.5? That's not right. How is it 8.5 and not on the good list? Anyway, so the list is fake.
Yeah,
The
and we
list is
we
not
know that.
real.
That's part of the conceit of this, that the list is
The
not
list is
real.
fake.
It's just a weird thing that we have to follow. It probably
It's
has less
fake.
than 10,000 votes if you're curious. But
No,
when is
the
the whole
Litra has
from?
24,000 votes.
When is Le Whole from?
1960.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was like, fuck it. I'll watch The Hole. And you know what The
Okay.
Hole is?
What's the whole?
It's one of the best goddamn movies I've ever seen in my life. It's better. It's a movie about a prison break. Guess what it's
Oh.
better than? Movie number one, The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, so Mark's plug
Um,
for the day is the
I'm
whole.
I'm considering making The Hole my birthday movie because it's so good that I want to force you guys to fucking
I'll
watch it.
watch the whole. How long is it?
Little under 2 hours.
I can live with that. This one's a little
There's
under
no
2 hours.
music. There's no music in it.
That's
It's all
always
diegetic. There are multiple shots of just a guy digging a hole for like 2 minutes at a
Twin Peaks
time.
has that too. Um, I mean, it took me 20 years to get around to watching No Country for Old Men because it didn't have a soundtrack. But when I watched it, of course, I liked it.
It's not as good as No Country for Old Men, but it's in the ballpark.
Okay.
Um, so so I don't know. My tabs got all fucked up, so I lost
You
everything.
lost your holes.
Um, so you want to know what the fourth highest rated movie of all time is?
French
It's called
wise?
The Chaos Class. It's
Ooh.
from Turkey. It's
What?
rated 9.1 at 46,000 votes.
Ah.
The summary is lazy, uneducated students share a very close bond. They live together in the dormitory where they plan their latest pranks. When a new headmaster arrives, the students naturally try to overthrow him. A comic war of nitwits follows. This is from 1975.
Okay.
There are like five sequels. I
That's
think
about the time of Turkish Star Wars.
three of them are also on the real good list.
Okay. So no, the
um,
whole point is I took the weird IMDb curated list. So if they're BSing us, then they that's their choice to BS us. Luke, what was your take on this movie watching it?
Um, Unfortunately, even though I did have a very good time watching this film, the World Cup starts the day this podcast comes out, and I cannot be in support of a French film.
huh.
That's
Well,
fine.
it's a French film about a quadriplegic man who has just basically unlimited money. So he
Right.
pays a magical Senegalese man to go around and bully people for him, and he basically just nods and laughs. And that's pretty much the whole movie.
Is that your summary?
Um,
I mean, it
I
can
mean,
be if you want. That
more or
summarized the
less.
film.
I wrote something that was sarcastic and cheeky, but yeah, that'll do.
I
I,
think the two leads had enough chemistry together that it carried what was indeed a very basic film.
I can go
That's
with
sort
that.
of the problem I have. The conflict I have is that I do love every actor in this film. I love
Hmm.
every actor. I think Driss is a great character. I identify with him a lot. I honestly find him very relatable and very likable. It's just that the movie is just a bunch of people clutching their pearls and nothing happens. And
Well,
and
that's where I mean, yeah. After it ends, I was specific, like, is that like Driving Miss Daisy and like French Driving
eh,
Miss Daisy, and it kind of is.
I
pushing
think it
Mr.
Um,
was also
Daisy.
harmed by being based on a true story because I
Mm.
turned to Mercy halfway through the film and I said, "Oh, he's going to kill him at the end." And then it didn't happen because obviously
hmm.
the real
Oh
dude is still
man.
alive and they can't end with the film with his assisted suicide.
Was it going to be like the Native American guy taking out Nicholson at the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? That kind of thing. Is that what
I
you're
think it should be
expecting?
like, "Hey, you'll do anything I ask, right? Kill me."
Mm. And then their
Yeah.
bond is so deep that they do that. Would that have made the
Mhm.
movie better for you?
It would
Sure.
have made the movie about something.
Yeah. And did you catch at the end when they showed the real guy and
The
he
real
wasn't
guy.
black?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was black.
He's
Yeah.
Algerian. So that is alone is weird as shit. And then they have the Senegalese man who's super into American R&B, which doesn't make sense because Senegalese funk, like, Afrobeat is better.
Yeah, Mark's actually
Um,
correct on that.
I mean, they could have
Oh,
just put any of it in there, really.
this is a real segue, but Matt, remember you you played Shaggy and Sting's album for me?
Yeah, that album rocks.
Do you know they also have a Christmas album?
Oh no, I don't. Okay, there's something. There's where my Christmas. Does he say my best friend Shaggy again? I
I'm
hope so.
assuming he does.
I forget
Oh
the name of
boy.
the album. It's a couple numbers. I think it's like phone area codes is the name of the album, but I can't even remember my own phone number. That is
Shaggy
interesting. I
and
remember.
Sting.
I still remember all the phone numbers from my childhood, but I don't remember my current phone number.
Why?
I don't know.
You just don't give it out?
You
I
don't
only
need to anymore, right? You add each other through an app or something.
No, I
yeah.
have to go use my phone on the internet and stuff to
I know,
give it
and I
to
always have to go into settings and look up my phone number. Actually, I think maybe I can remember at the moment. I don't know, but yeah, I don't remember
I have to
Mark's number.
I have to put it
No, here's the
into
thing. I think I do remember mine. I don't remember anyone else's phone number anymore.
Oh,
yeah, that I
I
don't think
remember
I do.
several. Past guest Andrew, and future guest. I remember his phone number from like the 1990s,
Right,
which
but I
is.
mean current phone numbers.
Oh,
'Cause
I
we
think
have
I
contact
remember
lists, so
oh yeah, I don't know anyone's current phone number. Yeah, because you hit their name, you don't hit.
I don't
Yeah,
even know my fiance's phone number because I've
right.
typed it in a grand total of once.
I mean, what if you're tied up and you're in front of a phone where you have to dial it with your nose?
But I would dial
911.
999 like a normal person.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends on the country you're in, doesn't it?
It will redirect.
Yeah. If you just put your nose on the zero for long enough, someone will probably answer. Maybe
No,
AI, but
what will
maybe
probably
that
happen
someone
is
will be AI.
your kidnappers will come back into the room and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Then they just cut your head off and it's over.
Mm,
I'll
mm,
defeat them with my nose kung fu.
mm.
Now they would actually just make you into a quadriplegic and then you would have to, well,
But
you
then I
wouldn't
would,
have this much money, so
yeah,
I
it
do
would
have
be
to
actually
I
throw
would
much more
probably not enjoy it as
depressing.
much.
about a
Yeah.
month ago, we were in the book off, and my wife did hold up this movie and so, oh, this one's good. So I guess she likes this one.
A lot
Um,
of people like it. It
I
has a
had a perfectly
tremendous
fine
number of
time
votes.
watching it. Yeah, I just at the end, I was kind of like, So
I
I
mean,
didn't see Green Book though. Did anyone watch Green Book?
Mm-mm.
no, that sounded terrible.
You didn't open the book? I didn't
It
open the
sounded
book.
terrible. I don't know. It sounded I love that actor, but that sounded like a terrible movie. It sounded like a terrible idea.
Mm.
Um, yeah, interesting. I did dig around on like list whatever ology a whole lot. This also has the most votes at 1 million. The number
Maybe the
one movie.
IMDb list, like, it bumps them up if the number of votes is higher and the score remains high.
You're correct
Because in
because
a
guess what
way,
has the most votes? The
maintaining an
Shawshank
8.2 out of a
Redemption.
million votes is
Yeah,
more impressive than having a 9 out of just 10,000 votes, right?
I suppose, unless you
Yeah.
have like a bots.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll just keep throwing
so
out that it's
Just to
not
quickly
like.
answer Matt's question, I haven't watched The Green Book, but I have watched various clips of it that come up as YouTube shorts and TikToks.
Mm.
Because
mhm,
brief clips of getting over on a racist is always fun, but a whole film of it
sure.
gets pretty boring.
So did you guys look into the American remake?
Oh no,
No.
no.
Yeah, it took
Where?
me like half an hour to get
Netflix?
this film playing. So,
This is
because
one of
I've
those where I don't know, I might be convinced to watch it because of the star Bryan Cranston, but I'm not
Mhm.
completely sure I'd be convinced to watch it because of the co-star Kevin Hart.
Mm.
I don't think I don't know about that.
Yeah, that
Directed
doesn't
by
sound
Neil
very
Burger,
charming.
not to be confused with Neil Hamburger.
What they
Okay,
should have
because I did
done,
confuse that with Neil Hamburger when you
they
said it.
should have just
Mhm.
reunited Bryan Cranston and I forgot his real name, Jesse Pinkman.
Sure, that'd be great.
They could have
You just
basically done
make
this
it.
film. And that
Yeah.
would have been so satisfying because all of Breaking Bad, you just want them to be pals,
Yeah.
and they never are.
No one's gonna be pals with Walter White.
They seemed like they were kind of friends when they did that cameo in Better Call Saul, and then Jesse's voice had turned into this. I talk like this now. I'm
Um,
18 years old.
hey, Mark, I did say your summary earlier is fine, but if you wrote one, you're welcome to read it.
Okay, Matt, I want you to do an a cappella version of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire in the background while I do this.
Okay, I don't know how that'll come through on the
Just go
Zoom, but
do whatever. Philippe is an unbelievably rich man who's down on his luck after becoming a quadriplegic while paragliding to get over his dead wife. But he's about to meet Driss, a young man who takes a huge salary to show Philippe how to live again. Driss will teach him about American funk music, bully his daughter and her boyfriend, laugh at opera, beat up the illegally parked, make fun of art, sell his own art, make white people dance, and get him ear jobs. That's it. That's the movie.
Oh
oh,
yeah, he
okay.
is a Ferengi.
Yep, exactly. What
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
loves he
Umlaut?
loves his Uxnar.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, I'm up for Rockstar. I think I can get that. I don't know. People have
I
weird
mean,
sensitive spots on their
sure.
bodies.
There is nothing weird about that. You have a lot of nerve endings in your ears. Umox. I think it's Umox.
Umox
You know,
is
Anyway,
it?
you know where else you got a lot of nerve endings?
not Philippe.
I was just kind of leaving that as an open-ended question.
Well, I'm not sure because um,
I mean, he has nerve endings. They just don't work.
what's his chops?
Don't go anywhere.
I know it's a different issue, but Stephen Hawking in his film, they specifically pointed out that his dick still works because it's a separate system.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, because you got to keep Hawking in that. He's a real dude, right? This guy though, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, this
this guy
guy's
would have no
screwed.
interest in going to the island, unlike Stephen Hawking.
Well, I will say something about this. He does in the film. He says Dr. Sale make it to 70, and the guy who this was actually based on made it to 71 and then died
Hmm.
Okay, well,
like a
correct.
few
What
years
when
ago.
when did he die at 71? After or before
20
this movie's made?
2023-ish.
He's briefly in
Okay.
this film, Matt, so
Hmm.
Oh yeah, good. Well,
I
at
mean,
the end that could be like I
that
don't
could
know.
be
That
like
could be
archive footage, to be
yeah.
fair,
That's
yeah.
that's yeah. But yeah. Uh, okay. I'm just looking at my notes a bit. We start with the
s-
Weinstein logo that always feels dirty now. Speaking of
Yeah.
islands, um,
so, so
and then
did
they
you
go for a.
recognize? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was
I'm
just gonna
sorry
say,
to
and
cut
then
you.
they go for like a full on like Princess Diana Paris tunnel chase thing to start off with, which I thought that was a weird choice. Um,
Yeah, it was at the end of the story after there was an ending. Was another pet peeve of mine is that one extra ending for no reason where someone runs away and then they come back anyway. You know what I
mm.
mean?
Oh,
Just
I
to
thought you
just to
meant the
put some
flat.
tension in the film. He's like he quits and then he comes back.
Right.
Just and then leaves again. Just
He
to have
quits as his
some
employee and comes back as his friend. I think that's the point.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. To
But
drive
yeah,
them
it
off.
definitely like there was like the Fabergé egg. I thought like, oh, here's how they're going to inject some fake tension.
Hmm.
And then even every plot point that comes up that could have been like, here's some tension. They kind of didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
I guess they were going for a certain kind of pleasantness. I don't know. I mean,
I feel like I think I would agree with Mark if I ever watched this film again.
Did
It
you
works once on charm, but I wonder if like the complete lack of incident and plot would undo it on a second viewing.
it's just watching people hang out, but like it's sort of a movie where you just watch people hang out, but it's also disguised as
Like some sort of
something.
deep drama, yeah.
Yeah, I
I think because I went into it and it's like, oh, here's a French film about a paraplegic, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so boring. And then just being pleasantly surprised that it was watchable has made me think it was maybe better than it was.
could have been worse. It was better than Forrest Gump. Anyway, did you recognize Driss?
I feel like I
uh,
did, but I don't know where from.
X-Men Days of Future Past, he played Bishop.
Oh, cool.
huh.
And he was also in Jurassic World, and he voiced Hot Rod in Transformers Last Night. Apparently, his
Tolo does
English
have
is
a French
flawless.
accent
Oh,
in
okay.
that film, so yeah.
Okay. I don't remember, but yeah, there you go.
Mm.
He's in Jurassic World Dominion also, and
I
he was
still
in
haven't gone to any
Micmacs.
other Jurassic Worlds. Hey,
Micmacs on the French front, the Jean-Pierre Jeunet film from a few years ago that I liked very much.
do I need to watch any Jurassic World sequels?
The most recent one is acceptable.
Okay.
You should watch the whole first.
I saw the first one. Oh, the whole. I should watch the whole. Yes, I probably will watch the whole first, especially if that's your birthday movie. Um,
There's also, I mean, also in the top five or so rated French films is La Haine, which is The Hate. Have you guys seen that?
The Hate? The
Yeah, it's
Hate?
called La Haine.
La Haine. No, I guess I haven't.
Yeah, it's got a younger Vincent Castle. I don't know how young he was, more like in his early 30s, I think. But it's basically a bunch of like punks escaping like a police riot, and it's just sort of like one of those crime movies. Anyway, it's great.
Oh, Dominion's not the one I was thinking of.
I think that's the second one.
It's the third one.
Okay, I don't know. They named
It's the one
these
where
Fallen
they
like
brought back
Kingdom,
all the old Jurassic
Dominion.
Park actors.
That's Dominion,
Yeah.
which I could watch easily. I have it on my 69-cent Blu-rays, but I haven't watched it
If
yet.
you really desperately want to see Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum and um,
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill back,
yeah,
I really wanted to say Neil Patrick Harris, but that's not right.
He would have been fun in that movie.
sure.
Um,
Yeah, Sam Neill. If you want to see those three back, then that's the one.
Has
I've
there been a
spent
talking dinosaur yet?
Only in the Dream in Jurassic Park 3.
Uh, I'm like,
hmm,
they should just go ahead and have a talking dinosaur, and then I'll come back and watch
who do you want to
whatever
who
that
do you
is.
want to voice it?
Um,
Big
Arnold
Bird.
Schwarzenegger. Sure.
You want Schwarzenegger? Okay.
Yeah, I want Schwarzenegger to voice a T-Rex.
Who did Destro's voice on G.I. Joe? I want that guy.
I
Like
don't know who
the
did the
cartoon?
original, but Christopher Eccleston was
Yeah, I know.
Destro in the
No,
live action
I'm talking
films.
cartoon because
Nice.
it's like Darth Vader with a bit of like Caribbean or Scot. I think he's supposed to be Scottish. Like Destro's character is supposed to be Scottish, but just it comes out sounding weird. So
I bet he was a professional voice actor from
I'm
the
sure it was.
80s.
It probably you'll say. I mean, it'll probably be like it's Frank Welker. I don't know. No, it's not. It's not. I did look up this
No.
information not so long ago, and it was someone that was a major voice actor, but not Frank Welker or the other guy.
Wait, 1990. Oh, it's
Mm.
weird. That's a separate series.
Uh, let's
Hmm.
see. I'll see if I can get back to this. Now, I did have one of those weird like synchronistic viewing experiences where the night before I watched this, I watched Get Out. So,
Mm.
uh,
Hmm.
the idea being that the rich white people want to use the physical attributes of black people. So, watching this the next day, it's like, it's just missing the weird, horror sci-fi angle, right? I mean, this guy would absolutely like to take over. Well, okay, I don't know he would absolutely like to take over, but it's got that vibe, especially when you watch Get Out the
He
night
literally
before.
he says like, "I'm your arms and legs" at one point.
That's the point when I wrote the note, like, hey, is this kind of like, I don't know, weird way? So,
I almost wanted him to be more evil or more desperate. Like it was like I
more
didn't really feel
snarky,
like,
more horny, something like
yeah,
that.
I didn't feel like he was there for any type of sinister purpose aside from, I guess, having sex with the maid or the assistant, but
Ukmal.
he didn't really push that too hard. But it was Maurice LaMarche was the voice of Destro.
Okay, thank you.
He's also the voice of the Brain in Pinky the Brain and a bunch of other
No,
things.
like I said, he's a major voice actor. I just
Killer.
couldn't do the name.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's who I want to voice a dinosaur.
sure. That'd be great. I'm absolutely on board 100%.
In 2011 was the he was hitting on her, but turns out she was gay. Was that twist old yet?
I want to say yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's because I mean that's yeah because what is it? What are the
I want to say
years where
yes.
every single comedy has a homophobic joke in it? It's like what 1982 to 2008 or something.
I was gonna
Mm,
say 1900 through 2012.
26.
Okay, I
2026.
guess I'm thinking the modern version. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you can still find. Well, they don't make comedy anymore because no one wants to laugh
Yeah, because woke.
unless they're unless they're streaming.
Oh no. Whatever will I do without my comedy?
Hmm.
Just listen to podcasts.
I had a good time
Yeah,
with the Devil Wears Prada too. It was
there's
fun.
nothing funny
It's
in
It's a
fun,
this.
but I wouldn't
comedy.
call it a
It's a
comedy.
it's a dramedy. It's got funny stuff in it. Um, you were talking about how this movie is missing the conflict and things. So, like, yeah, the car scene. I'm like, hey, this isn't the Lost Highway tailgating scene. They just have a little kerfuffle with the car. They don't get out and brutally beat the guy and demand that
Mm.
he read the driver's manual. So,
Yeah, it's ironically like one of the only times where you kind of think there might be stakes, and it happens right up front, and then later you find out that just happened at the end, and then nothing really came of it.
Yep.
well, I'm even talking later on. Let's see what else we got. What Women Won is Mel Gibson. I guess that my subtitles just threw out What Women Won, and that I had to finish the women definitely want Mel Gibson now, don't they?
Some people do.
Yeah. Tree Man. Oh, his art. Mark, what did his art look like to you?
I thought it looked fine, but like really, the only reason he was able to sell his art is because he knew a rich guy who bought and sold art.
Yeah,
Like I
because
could make
modern art
that.
is all a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, it's
That made perfect sense to
100.
me.
Yes.
I was
To
asking
be
Mark
fair,
specific.
his art did look like it was expressing more than the one at the start.
Hmm.
Sure, it was better than the blood splatter, but the blood splatter was fine. I'd pay $20 for it.
It was also
Hmm.
funny when he blood splattered the painting of the old bloke.
Yeah,
I was asking Mark specifically just because I thought it looked like the cover of Elvis Costello's Armed Forces, not the
sure.
one with the zoo animals, the other cover.
I'm not a huge Elvis Costello fan. I think his voice is annoying.
I do
Uh,
too, and a big part of it is because I think I have a similar voice.
you kind of don't though. You're a better singer than he is.
Why,
You know how
thank
to
you.
sing.
Why,
He's
thank
like
you. Anyway, I think I
from
sing kind of
there.
like him, and I don't like that, so that
No,
annoys me. Okay,
you've always known
I'll
how to sing properly.
I'll take the compliment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, well, how about the attempts at classical music? We get the Four Seasons. I performed the Four Seasons, and that did nothing to me. But then the next one he tries to break out is the Bach cello suites, which I used to be able to play the first three from memory. So I was offended when Diz didn't want
Yeah,
to get into
even
that.
that scene would have, I think, surely it would have worked better if he had liked something.
Yeah. I agree, but it was kind of nice watching like an orchestra play in a small room that was obviously actually playing.
Yep.
That
And
is
then when
the
they were trying
scene.
to sort of join in later when he was playing the funk, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the scene where I wrote this movie is entering Green Book driving Miss Daisy territory, you know?
Also, he moved to France when he was 8, so it makes sense that he wouldn't necessarily be familiar with Senegalese music.
Okay, but I mean his
I don't know
aunt
what the
would be.
French hip hop and funk scene is like.
Well, they could have listened to Daft Punk, I guess.
Hmm.
Mm.
Also,
But then
the when is this film set? Is it set when the real
oh,
historical events took place? Is it set when the film was made?
I think it's supposed to be
He's driving a very
1990-ish.
modern, like, Maserati.
I think it's supposed to be 90-ish.
Yeah, no one has a
90
smartphone or
something.
anything, do they?
No, but
No.
they're not really going to have a smartphone relationship in this movie anyway.
Yeah, I could tell the Fabergé eggs were the 90s Fabergé eggs. They
Hmm.
were not the new ones.
Yeah, they were the ones with the they just had the little
That's
animals inside. They didn't have the like Marvel toys that you get in them nowadays.
yeah, they had Pokemon inside of them.
Are you talking about Kinder Eggs now?
Yeah, that's the joke now.
There's
I
a
mean, they
good
make the
God,
joke in
reference
the
that's the
there.
movie, don't
joke.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys
Uh,
hang glide? You want to hang glide?
sure, if it was free.
Hmm.
Me and Mercy were walking under a bunch of hang gliders at the weekend. It looked insane
That is different than being
a
on
couple
it.
weeks ago. I don't. I think I would enjoy it if I did it, but I would not want to do it initially.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
I
like
if
gonna
you'd
go
asked me this
find it.
10 years ago, I'd have been like, hell yeah. There was a period in my life where I loved speeding my car and roller coasters and all of that. It's because I didn't care about my life.
Yeah, I gotta say, feeling like borderline suicidal in 2012 was what made me start riding roller coasters, enjoying them.
Yeah, I think
So
I'm the same. So
I've
sometimes
always
you
liked
kind of
roller
get that kick.
coasters.
I still love them now, but it just took me to
I
push
now
it
I'm
pushed me over
back
the
to
edge.
I do like them, but I'm very hesitant before I get on them. I kind
Yeah.
of have to be pressured into it.
Oh, last time I went to Disney, see, I rode Raging Spirits like 10 times because it
Yeah,
had
but none
single
of the
rider.
Disney roller coasters are.
goes in a flip. Anyway, I just did it because it
I'm
was
talking about
single
like the
rider, and
flying
you could just
dinosaur and shit.
ride, you could just keep walking onto it. I hate drop towers. Luke, you and I did the Tower of Terror. I love that one, but the one where it's just like at the amusement park and you just go up and then they drop you. I hate
I've
that.
also never trusted any of those like state fair roller coasters
Oh, you don't
because they
trust the
look like they're
carnies?
gonna fall apart.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
different story. I'm talking about permanent amusement parks here and stuff.
Hmm.
I've been on one of those where it was like kind of goes in a little bit of a like looping pattern, and it was like zoomed directly towards one of the support beams of the rides that was on a wooden block. So I had to keep looking at the wooden block over and over again. Anyway, I'm live.
I'd
Nothing
hang
happened.
glide long before I'd skydive. Although if
Yeah, me
again, if
too.
it's I'd skydive, it was free as well. But also, like
Interesting.
you see in as well, you have to have that with what's the name? But yeah, you go in tandem, right? For all of these things, they don't just let you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
have your
takes a
way
lot of
with it.
training for it to just do it.
Yeah. What is the craziest thing where you should have broken your spine? Um,
What do you mean? Like the craziest roller coaster I rode?
Like
no, th
something
you
stupid that we
did.
did.
Yeah, for me, I guess it
Oh.
was
Mm.
we followed this guy hiking on the beach in California. The beach kept getting smaller and smaller, and then we were just like basically like bouldering along a rock cliff 2 meters above the ocean. So that would have
Um,
been bad news if I had slipped.
this is the dumbest thing I've ever done, and I've this probably the first time I've ever admitted it was the first time I ran the Peachtree Road Race. I basically walked home, and where I lived, my apartment was near like railroad tracks, and there was basically a railroad bridge, and I was like, I could probably shave some time off just by walking on that bridge this one time, and it was like really awkward, so it took me a while to cross the bridge, and then like 10 minutes later the train came, and I was like, I would have been dead. Like I would have had to either like 30 feet into a ravine or die. So that was really, really stupid.
I had to jump into a ditch once back in
Yeah, that was
2019.
walking the
The
train tracks.
Right. And the night before the trains were
Yeah.
running again, and I kind of expected that they might be testing him. So I was like prepared to jump into a ditch, and I did have to jump
Yeah.
into a ditch.
Well, it's just I thought I would be able to like traverse it more easily, so it took me longer than I thought it would, and it was definitely like, pretty high off the ground. So that would have been that would have been I don't know, I guess I probably wouldn't have died, but I would have been injured horribly. So yeah.
If Philippe has any less money than he does in this movie, he's dead already, right?
He's not necessarily
Um
dead, but he's living a much less comfortable life where he's one of a number of people in like a assisted living home or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a
So
I
team of people cooking and cleaning and gardening and exercising and taking care of him.
I mean, I've thought about this. I mean, I really do wish for society for if this happens to anyone, that they're allowed to have someone tend to their needs who cares and go to concerts.
Hmm.
Like this should be, aside from the sports car and the $30,000 paintings and bullshit like that you really don't need. Like I would still like a life like this for anybody. Like
Hmm.
I saw a bunch of reviews that were like, I'm quadriplegic and this changed my life and inspired me. I'm like, that's great if you see this and it makes you feel better, but it also is like super unrealistic. Apparently, the guy who this is based on descended from a family that had some kind of beef with Napoleon Bonaparte's family. Like they're incredibly wealthy.
they're
Like,
untouchable.
they're intouchable, richer than
I
Al
feel like, to
Capone,
be fair,
probably.
a lot of families did have beef with Bonaparte.
Well, maybe Bonaparte had beef with them. I don't know. I skimmed pretty quickly over that because I didn't care that much. But it's like, I, it would be nice if everyone who was quadriplegic was treated this well.
Hmm.
That's all. That's it.
Something I wanted to contrast Mark earlier, or maybe it was Luke, I don't know. You guys were saying where nothing happens in this movie in particular, right? Or at least there's no
It was me,
conflict.
but I'm sure aware that was an exaggeration.
It is. I recently rewatched the ultimate dad movie, Master and Commander, another movie where for 80% of the running time, arguably nothing really happens. But that does hit me in the dad territory, and I like that movie a lot. So
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
you are a like 47-year-old dad, so
Yeah, I'm not exactly in the spot to be someone who likes that movie, so it wouldn't be surprising to say that. I'm just like, dear, like for most of that movie, because there's a little bit at the beginning, and then basically nothing really happens for the, middle 80% of that movie. They're looking for tortoises on the Galapagos and stuff.
But I mean, at any point,
There's
are
no
you
villain,
worried
there's
about
no
the?
romance.
There's no villain. Okay, I just don't know. I haven't watched it. I was like, are you at any point worried about anybody? Do you think that is
Well,
anyone
yeah,
in
they're on a
danger?
ship of the line at war and people die, but it's like the
Okay, well there
ship
you go.
there's no villain because you can't communicate with the people on that other ship because it's being that realistic, right?
Well, that's kind of like Das Boot, and Das Boot was extremely tense.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
things
We didn't like
happened in
see
there.
the
They
Brit. Yeah.
sank to the bottom of the ocean in that one, didn't they? Anyway, I thought that I was going to bring it up, and then we got on another thing. But I was like, The Untouchables, another movie where a few things happen. It starts with a car chase, right? So it's not
Hmm.
like it's bereft of action. But you are correct. There's just like not much conflict here. These guys tend to hit it off. These guys hit it off pretty quickly. The buddy comedy key turn of the key is about 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, I guess that's also like, again, if I was writing this film, and maybe it wouldn't have that same, because I think what people like about it is that it just feels kind of nice. But like they say,
Yeah.
like, oh, he's a dick, no one lasts. It's a challenge or whatever. But you don't see that. Whereas maybe I would have had a bit more time of them not getting along, and then slowly they come to realize why they like each other, sort of thing.
I mean, I feel like them talking about him being a dick, and then you know, Driss is sort of a dick, and Philippe is completely on board with him being kind of a dick. Kind of says all you need to know about. Like, he's like, yes, it's good. Beat up that guy who's in my parking space. Yes, bully my daughter. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so the actual guy this is based on was the second son of the French Duke Pozzo di Borgo and the Marquise de Vogue. The noble family dates back to
Oh,
the 1500s. Yeah, so it's like as Americans, that's like unfathomable. What is a noble family dating back to
this guy's old
1500s?
money. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. I don't know what that means. That's like Christopher Columbus was alive.
I guess for a certain person though, this
1500s? It's not that far. That's not that long ago.
I guess this
Yeah,
is
not
a
too bad.
movie like if it scratches your noggin or whatever, if
Hmm.
it is a movie you can kind of live in, I think. I don't think any of us particularly want to live in it, but that's maybe why I brought up Master and Commander because that is a movie a lot of people are just kind of like you kind of go and live in that movie. You just rewatch it and you can play the scenes at random sort of that thing. If this movie does really get you, you could probably watch this in random order and just have a good time.
Yeah, it's like a warm hug.
1500s is between when the two schools in my hometown were built.
You guys probably have stuff near your towns in Japan that dates back to way before
Yeah,
that
they tend
too.
to rebuild
I
a
mean,
lot.
there's literally a castle outside my window that's from the 1500s.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm
But
saying I
anyway,
don't know if I have anything equal to brag about this close to my house. And yes, you can see it from Luke's apartment. I can verify. He's not
The
exaggerating.
It's the old thing. Europeans think 100 miles is a long way, and Americans think 100 years is a long time.
Mm.
well, I'm a weird American because I also think 100 miles is a long way. I don't want to leave. I stay within my 100-year-old town. But anyway,
Have you ever had
um
fun with facial hair when he gets rid of the beard?
Oh, a facial hair a little bit. Sometimes I've done a mustache or whatever. Especially back in COVID because we were wearing the masks. I would
Oh
just try
yeah.
out weird mustaches and then reveal them. But so when I first shaved my head, I tried to grow it back out once. It wasn't happening. So I let my friends shave me. And of course, they shaved a swastika into the back of my head. But I knew they had. I didn't leave the house with it. I finished it off myself. But yeah.
I was going to say we should clip that audio when you said I let my friend shave me, and then you continued the sentence. But yes, yes, you do. At the end of a vacation, I haven't shaved. It's like, hey, that's just a joke. Let's see what the Hitler looks like for 2 minutes, and now we're getting rid of it.
Every few years, I try like rocking a tash to see if I've aged into it yet, and I haven't. I still look like a sex pest.
Yeah, I don't want a mustache. It
I
keeps going in
desperately
and
want a
out of
mustache,
fashion.
but I have to be old enough that it looks good.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Maybe
I'm
this is a
aging into
sign.
my look. I think I'm just going to look better and better as I get older.
I
I'm looking forward to my Clooney
unfortunately,
years.
yeah, unfortunately, I was very much a looked good as a 30 something, and I'm kind of like now I look kind of like an old version of a young person. So I think I passed my prime unless I get back in
You're
shape,
losing
which
your
would be
edge.
great. I just need to get back in shape so I can become I just want to become a large,
Just
like
got to clang and
jacked
bang, yeah.
old guy, like so I can lift up cars and shit like that. That's my next goal.
Lifting up cars.
Yeah, to become like like you see an older guy who's muscular and you're like, that's kind of disgusting. It's like he has no water in him, but a ton of muscle. That's my next phase.
Ernie Hudson's rocking it. He's
Oh,
like
Ernie Hudson
79 now.
looks incredible. I mean, I would never dare to strive for that, but maybe not that I'm ever going to look anything like Ernie Hudson for obvious reasons, but
Just
I
like
don't
there's a
know
lot of
if
old,
I know what you
like,
mean. What are you referring to, Mark?
well, it's sort of like how an Algerian guy can't look like a Senegalese guy.
hmm.
I look much more like an Algerian guy, so I could look like the real guy who is not did not look like a movie star,
Are you
but I'm
gonna
sure he's
bully
very
people for
nice.
me?
What?
I'm gonna send you
Once
out
he
to
gets his
bully
big
people for me.
muscles, once he has his big
Sure.
Ernie Hudson muscles, he'll bully people for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I'll
Who
fly to Japan and beat up
We'll send him
polite
out to fight
Japanese
other
people.
podcasts for us.
seems like a good time to bring up this
Yeah.
question because they bring in up in the movie, so it is relevant. Who is your favorite turtle? Your favorite hero turtle?
In video games, obviously it's Donatello because he has the long
Donatello.
stick.
Yeah, having a big
Yeah.
stick's good.
I'd
As a
say Don
kid, I liked Michael. I think I do. See, I know this is unpopular, but I like Leonardo. Sometimes I
no,
like just the good, nice guy. I like Captain America. I like Superman. I like Leonardo.
that makes you are very Leonardo coded. You understand leadership. I do not. I'm very much a I guess I'm if you're going based on only personality, Raphael, but if you're talking about the video game, then Donatello because I
Yeah, I
like the
think
big stick.
90% of my turtling is video games. I have to go Donatello.
Yeah.
I also like to
What?
tinker, and he's the tinker guy, right? So that
Yeah.
works.
We
Was
just
like
need to find a Michelangelo. Or maybe all three of us have a little Mikey in us.
He just
I
likes
think
pizza. I
everybody
do like
does.
pizza a lot,
Wait,
so
wait,
maybe that's
wait.
the
Me
Michelangelo
too.
Can I
thing.
change my answer?
Sure.
Venus de Milo
Sure,
Okay.
why not?
from the
Um,
90s TV series no one
Yeah.
watched.
I think
no,
what's your favorite turtle is restricted to the four turtles when asked that question. Uh
no. You've seen the YouTube video where the turtle is like fucking the shoe and going, eh. That's me. Eh.
okay. Why
No,
thank
no,
you.
no. No, really. I think my personality is sort of halfway between the overly jokey Raphael from the cartoon and the angry one from the movies. That's almost perfect.
Isn't he the last
Combine
turtle?
those
Isn't
two.
there the depressing comic book where
No,
the
I
other
think that's my.
turtles
I
are
think that's
dead?
actually Mikey.
Oh, is it Mikey? Okay. I
Mhm.
haven't actually read his
See, but
run or
apparently
seen
that's
one.
really good.
I heard it's good. I just didn't get
I
to it.
read a similar Transformers comic where Hot Rod is the last Transformer
Yeah,
Mm.
after they've
that's
almost
fitting.
ended the universe. Like, there's no
Does
stars left in the skies because the Cybertronians destroyed them all.
does he have a French accent?
You can read it with a French accent if you want. Comic book.
Uh, as far as the Untouchables, do we want to call it film? Do we want to call it filth?
Filth! England! 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 It's coming home! It's coming home! Football's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming!
Yeah,
There's
it's
one
called
vote.
I fart in your general direction. No, it's like it's FR asterisk NCH. That's what it
Okay.
is.
I
FR
was
asterisk and I can't even say it.
I was just gonna say it's a film for someone else, but not for me. Like I said, someone can live in this
Yeah.
film, but it's not me.
I'm not going to be mad at you if you love this film, but I don't like it. I don't
I
think it's
I
good.
did pretty much like it. I mean,
Yeah.
any other month of any other year, I would say film, but no.
I mean, for me, like if we're giving actual ratings, this one would get a gentleman six, maybe a seven if I'm in a good mood, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I would have been giving it a 9 or a 10 because I don't think it did enough or said enough. I just enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
have a bad time because sometimes I'm like, oh my God, it's getting late and blah, and this one didn't do that for me. I spent like
This
two. 2 weeks rewatching Twin Peaks Fire Walk with me. One, because I would put it on at
I
1
love it.
a.m. because that's the appropriate time to watch that movie. And then, you fall asleep and then you just kind of go, where did I go? So I probably watched the whole thing like 4 times in the one view.
I
Matt, could
Hmm?
you try and lend me um some Star Trek DVDs just so we can see if they work on any of our players?
DVDs, not Blu-ray.
Oh, the Blu-ray you've got?
I got some Blu-ray. You can
Hey,
borrow some Blu-ray.
whatever you've got of the last season of TNG and the first season of DS9.
Oh, okay, that would be no first season of DS9. I can do you some TNG if you want.
Yeah, doing the TNG, just we want to see if it works because we don't want to
Right.
like blow
Gotta,
the bank if you've got them.
yeah, if you're on season 7, it's disappointing if you can't finish it.
Yeah. We
hit me
have
up.
found some websites where it works, but it's just there's annoying
Yeah.
adverts and for a brief while, every dodgy like all these dodgy streaming websites would have the button to stream them on my TV, and it was so convenient. But
I'm gonna cut.
a bunch of those websites got their servers hit. Yeah, I'd probably cut this back.
I'm gonna cut the no, like this part that I'm about to say is that if prices ever become less stupid, or if I like get around to it, I would need to start a Plex server and just run it out of my living room where you guys can just watch things. If like I can just put things on and you can watch them
Hmm.
because I'm a member of one of those, and it's been very convenient. I watched things like The Untouchables on it.
Mm.
Um,
Which hopefully
Nice.
y'all didn't watch that movie to get ready for this podcast because we're not covering that one.
what?
He just said the Intouchables.
I
He
Oh,
said
got
I
the
The
thought you
correct
said,
one.
Untouchables.
oh, I thought you said Untouchables, which it is in the UK and Ireland. It was Untouchables, by the way. So this movie,
What?
No,
yeah.
it
Weird.
was like Untouchable or something. It was like not quite
Oh,
the Untouchables.
Oh yeah, it was Untouched because I okay. The first bad review I'm looking at, a 1 out of 10, is a mystery. Untouchable is the cinematic equivalent of lukewarm tea, inoffensive, predictable, and inexplicably beloved by millions. A true mystery, which it's a long review, but
That was a fellow Brit for sure.
yeah. Safe, shallow, and designed to make audiences feel good without provoking real thought. The Intouchables is not terrible, just profoundly unoriginal. But apparently, if you slap on an uplifting soundtrack and sprinkle in some quote unquote deep life lessons, people will eat it up. Given its absurdly high praise, a rating of 1 feels entirely justified. I guess that's a mildly pretentious sounding review, but
It's also a I disagree with the overall rating, so I'm going to adjust it, which is one of my least favorite things.
mm, yeah, I guess
yep.
lukewarm tea, but I
But
feel like that would be like a little lower.
if you believe in aggregated score, then like you don't get to be the arbiter of whether it's correct or not. You just have to give your score and leave it.
And also, if you believe in things like IMDb just takes Turkish movies off the top 100 for no reason, or probably, I mean, there probably is a reason. It's probably racism. You like take up, there's a bunch of Indian films we'd be watching. Anyway, if is see this move another time, I will explode. After I watched this move for the first time, I could say I honestly would go as high as 4, maybe even more. After the 5 time, however, all seen involuntary in school, I would rather eat a spoon of cinnamon. 12 out of 46 found that helpful.
34.
What?
Really? Because I'm looking at, I was about
No,
to start reading that one.
12 plus 34 is 46.
Oh, you're doing some math there. Okay, good job.
Yeah, 12 out of 46. You add both the
I
numbers
never
together.
read the helpful number, so yeah, I was reading along with you, and I was like, hey, you said a different number.
Did I impress you with my math skills?
Wow.
Okay. Why is this rated so highly? Wait, no, this guy says they would give it a 6 or 7, so I'm going to skip them.
Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Really such high marks for what? I guess for the emotional defects of all who see in this good cinema. That doesn't make sense. Okay. That's a
All
2.
who see in this good cinema.
That was a 2, by the way. There's only about 6 reviews for this movie that I have.
Yeah, we're almost done with them.
And I
Yeah.
mean,
Unfunny
how many people are watching this film who are not like
doing this.
the sort of people who watch French films and
I
like
told
them?
you last month my wife picked it up at the art off and was like, "Hey, this one's good." So she had apparently seen it somewhere. Maybe they showed it on Japanese
Well, I
TV,
guess
you
yeah.
know?
For if you're dubbing everything to Japanese anyway, there's not much difference between a French film and an American film.
Yeah.
1 million people rated this. That's a staggering number. Like
It was the highest grossing film in France for a while,
yeah.
And it is
so a
the
lot of
highest
French people like it.
grossing French film in Japan.
And it's the last French film we'll watch unless there's some on the bad list, which there probably are.
Hmm. That
I
is
mean,
interesting. We
unless you
never,
count
not, I mean, I don't think Luke wants to watch these movies, but yeah, no French New Wave on our list. That's interesting.
the
I always
whole is.
hear about French films, right? Like, oh, they're sitting in the cafe, they're drinking the coffee, but
No,
I never watched
Um,
any of that.
you
no,
are
if
really convincing. The whole was directed by a man who named Jacques Becker. I maybe Jacques Becker. I don't know. He was 53 and he died before the film was completed in 1960. So he's technically not part of the French New Wave, but the French New Wave, basically many of them respect him. I did a bunch of reading and there's all these like divisions in French New Wave and things I don't totally understand. A lot of politics and stuff. But so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love 400 Blows. That's like one of the classic examples, but I haven't
I
seen
like
a
The
lot
Fifth
of it.
Element.
Luke, I
That's
think
French New Wave.
I think your entry point of French New Wave would be to get like a Clockwork Orange cinema set up and then put on Alphaville.
I'm just not gonna.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not going to, but
I'm
that
just
would be
gonna
my
like
that's my recommendation.
just gonna watch Star Trek and play video games.
Yeah, that sounds like more fun.
I'm gonna watch like a bunch of football over the next month. I don't have time for French films.
Well,
How early are you
we'll
willing to
see.
wake up for the football?
Oh, for England, I'll wake up at 4.
Whew. Okay, just checking. Because you
We
gotta.
paid for DAZN for the month.
Wow.
The World Cup is going to take place here, so
Yeah.
you can look at my city. I can't afford tickets, but you
There are
can look at my
games
city.
in Mercy City as well, in her
Yeah.
home team stadium. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hilariously, our transit system has been trying to get ready for it, and they've like fucked up so badly that they just installed a bunch of fare gates that are all made of glass, and there's just 8 posts on Reddit. It's like glass fare gate broken. It's like fucking ridiculous.
Is it based? Is the
Uh,
World Cup based in Atlanta this year?
No, it's based across the Americas. So there's
Ah,
stadiums in Canada, America, and Mexico.
okay. Now you know how much I'm paying attention to it, but
I mean, I wouldn't be paying attention to it if it wasn't for a lot of people talking about it so much. But
Mm.
I find the ticket prices for it offensive, and also
Untouchable.
fuck FIFA too. I don't know. I don't even know that much about them, but fuck them. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're horrible.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
Um,
you,
there's
but
even
fuck
all the
you.
big sporting
yeah,
associations.
yeah, there will be a bunch of Saudis in one place.
Yeah, I mean they had one in Qatar that was built with slave labor, like
Yep,
literally the last one.
yep,
The one before that was Russia. So yeah, they're not.
yeah. I think they give Donald Trump a fucking peace prize or something. The FIFA
Oh
peace
yeah, they gave him the
prize.
FIFA Peace Prize. We didn't get the real one.
Oh my God.
Just to
That's
wrap
just
up on this movie, I think
Anyway,
I said everything I needed to. Even for my notes, the only thing I wrote, "I'ma empty your ass." I should read that on air.
yeah, that so better French films than this include City of Lost Children,
Mhm.
Delicatessen,
Mhm.
Alien Resurrection, La Haine, La Hole. It's not La Hole, it's La Trou.
If you're
The
counting
Hole.
Alien Resurrection, then now you do have to count the professional.
Okay, well,
I think this was better than Alien Resurrection.
La Femme Nikita. I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
know. When was the last time you watched Alien Resurrection?
A good 20 years ago, to be
Okay, I
fair.
give it another review.
The aliens drool and fuck each other. Come on. Come on.
I mean,
I
they
was,
drool and fuck in this, to be fair.
yeah.
Okay, that's true.
I was disappointed when I saw Alien Resurrection opening night. That's one where it's like later, I'm like, it's so whack. I'm like, now I'm kind of liking it. I was just realizing yesterday, I was having a chat at work and realizing Alien Covenant's a lot better than Romulus, in my opinion. I don't think that's a popular opinion.
Nah, I have to disagree with you on that. I don't think that either of
They're
them are
bad in
good.
very different ways.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
they're
we go.
very
And
different. Paul Verhoeven made a French movie in 2016. It's called Elle. I would not. I would recommend caution watching it because it starts with a sexual assault that is very difficult to watch, but it is an incredible film, and
so
it's a
there's not just
revenge
Wait,
American.
movie.
Wait, there's American Verhoeven, there's Dutch Verhoeven, and there's French Verhoeven, or is that part of the
Yeah,
Dutch Verhoeven?
when he was like in his 70s, he was like, "Fuck it, I'll make a French film," and it's great.
Okay.
It's about a game designer.
Ooh.
You can see video game references in it. Anyway, I highly
Didn't get
recommend
Lydia
it.
Tarr to do the soundtrack.
Yeah, I guess so. Is Isabelle Huppert? stars in it.
She
She's
doesn't compose, she just conducts.
Yeah,
she
I
conducts.
did actually mean to say conduct, and it came out compose.
You didn't say either, to be fair. You just said do.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Composers
because I
can,
couldn't remember the word conduct at that second.
I don't know, conductors could probably compose. It's not that hard.
They do.
Just like I
Uh,
could probably compose if I wanted to. I mean,
Beethoven would
conduct.
conduct, and
It's
he
so
was
hard.
apparently terrible at it because partly because he was deaf. So he'd be like, "I'm conducting the symphony," and then they'd put someone behind him that he couldn't hear to actually conduct the symphony because he was so bad at conducting.
Well, he was probably really like looked really pissed, so they all like paid a lot of attention to him, so it worked.
Yeah. Gee, how do we end this podcast now?
Au revoir!
Oh la la. I'll probably cut mine out.
That works.
All right.